I was actually one of the properties that I manage in Las Vegas, sitting in the jacuzzi, cutting weight, because I just enjoying myself, and then got a call like, hey, you want to go fight in Europe? I'm like, I do.
4 more potential rounds. Oh, Gustavo grabbing onto this neck. He's got a hell of a... Oh, Gustavo Lopez in his debut. Lopez turned up tonight. Magard has undergone surgery and he will be motivated by this, without a doubt.
You wish him a speedy recovery and let's get this fight booked.
Have you had a time to study this fighter?
Not at all. I don't even know who he is.
Since the Sivak fight, I've just been held back and now I'm ready to release.
Dočasný vládce Američan Gustavo Lopez a dánský suverén šampion JONAS Magard se v lásce rozhodně nemají.
You're a part-time professional, you have other businesses and all these things. You don't really want to be here, just be honest.
I'm gonna punch you in your mouth, I'm gonna break that jaw again.
I can't wait, because I'm gonna smash that nose all over the floor.
Jedno je však spojuje. Touha po vítězství a tím i potvrzení pozice krále bantamu.
He finished Magic, but he's not fought me. It's just not the real belt.
Oh, the right hand got him! Jonas Magard looking for the finish! I'm coming up like a winner! Yes, baby!
Předvede sebevědomý žralok Magard svou formu a další obrovskou one-man show, jak jsme u něj zvyklí.
That right hand's clean. Magard makes crazy things happen.
Jedno je jasné. Od zkušeného borce jako Lopez, který bojoval s těmi nejlepšími na světě, to zadarmo nedostane.
You're gonna see me better, aggressive, faster fighter than he is. I will deliver a finish.
Oh, Lopez goes for the kill! It's over!
Tohle je jejich cesta na Oktagon 41. Už 15.4. v Liberci.
Liberci podazim Maganda, acento podazim.
When I wake up being one of the best in the world bantamweights and defending my title, it's every day on my mind. This is my main focus, 24/7. And it just shows where my mental state is. I'm willing to go that extra mile.
Nickname Shark is so apt because he kind of drowns his opponents. The pressure increases. He's always in your face. He's always attacking. He's always looking for the finish.
Like I say goodbye to my family every time I go over to fight, because maybe this is the last time I see them. When we're in the cage, you can always read a guy and you can always break a guy, and I know when I'm breaking people. It's just this beautiful violence.
It is time. The main event is here. He said, I'm going in there to hurt somebody. Someone's going in there to hurt me. That mentality is very interesting as well.
I was fighting main event in front of more people that I've ever fought, and I went in there and absolutely smashed it.
Oh, the right hand's got him! Jozef Valuch looking for the finish! Matek trying to survive!
When I'm looking at my opponents, I'm just seeing a torso with a head, 2 arms and 2 legs, and I have to do everything I can to destroy that.
Oh, the left hand switched it up. Makes his opponents feel it. Oh, look at that. Look at the reactions. That right hand's clean. My goodness.
New champions coming from the blue corner, JONAS Magard.
I love you guys. This is the show of Europe, and I'm the king of Europe now.
After my fight with Magic, I've had a lot of problems matching me with anybody. I'm not gonna just fight somebody they just bring in. I feel for me and for the fans there needs to be a story, there needs to be a build-up for a fight.
Hledání adekvátního soupeře pro Magarda to byla opravdu dlouhá a složitá záležitost. Ale pak přišla nabídka, která se neodmítá. Boxerský souboj s Vaškem Sivákem.
Magard makes crazy things happen.
Has got everything to gain and nothing to lose. You're talking about a grappler from Denmark to fight one of the most decorated strikers to ever come out of the Czech Republic.
Sivak now with another nice combination. Magard firing back.
But that's the challenge Jonas wanted. That's the warrior that he is.
It was a bit of an experience. Normally I'm fighting in a cage, and now I got put myself into a ring. Everybody's always called me a wrestler, and I wanted to prove that I can also strike.
They're counting well, Magard there, but just not enough. Every punch he throws, still like throwing one or two.
I learned and I got a lot of things out of this fight that I can use as a martial artist in this game. All the pressure was on him, not on me. I know I have the belt, but even when I lost that fight on points, I still have the belt.
Mezitím se v bantamové divizi rodí staronový vyzývatel. Macek jasně dominuje a dokazuje pozici jedničky.
He's looking for his 19th submission. He's got it! He's got it! Philip Macek is back on the fight. Spinning kick from Macek, following it up. He's got it! Philip Macek with the first round submission.
A já porazím toho Magarda, ten titul budu mít. Prostě dokážu to, protože já dokážu porazit hodně lidí, jenom musím mít dobrý den, no.
He put himself in that spot of fighting me again, and for me it was the perfect fight because I felt like I had some unfinished business with him. I should have finished him.
No já si teďka nebudu se s ním tady dohadovat, hotovo.
I can't wait, baby. Let's do it. I can't wait to punch you in the face, man.
As soon as we got the fight, I started training straight off. Did my camp in Manchester, went back to Denmark. Then 9 days before the fight, I have a sparring there, and then I went to take my gloves off to get ready for the next round, and I felt like a hole in my head. And I grabbed my coach and I said, "Hey, can you look at this?" He's like, "You need to go to the doctor." So I went traveling 2 hours home with a broken face. I'll get to Denmark, get to the hospital, and they tell me that it's broken like 3 places. And even at that point, I was like, can we not just wait? Can I get the surgery after the fight? And then they said there's no chance that I could fight.
Surgery went well, and I promise I'll be back ASAP. Let's get it.
But this man has stepped up and will step inside the cage to vie for the interim bantamweight belt tomorrow night. Let's welcome him, Gustavo Lopez.
They should have found him another striker that wasn't good on the ground, but they got me. And I was definitely the wrong replacement for Philippe. My life story, born and raised in Washington, Wapato, Washington. Small little town. I lived a very simple life. My dad did construction, my mom worked at a warehouse. My family was struggling growing up, but they did everything they can to give us a good life. Growing up, I was very shy. I was short, very fat, out of shape, and just very insecure in my life. Small Mexican kid, trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. I'm a nice, gentle guy, but if you push my buttons, there's no other option. The switch turns on and then I want to fight you. But when I got into high school and when I started wrestling, things just changed.
Somebody called the dogs who walk. Somebody called the dogs who walk. I don't wanna die no more. What the hell are we fighting for?
I met Gustavo 8 years ago here at Ashimpa Tour. He was brought down by Misha Tate, Brian Caraway, and he came out here to help us out, help those guys out for camp, and then he never left. So he's been a teammate of ours for a long time.
I started wrestling, and just the confidence that it gave me it's different. It just gave me this confidence that I could take on the world.
Somebody called the dogs who walk.
And I got better, got hit, got beat up, and it just kept going and kept going. I never was shy to go into tough fights, because I love it. I fought 8 fights. I went 8-0 as an amateur before I turned pro. I won my first pro fight, first round knockout, and then I became the world champion. Another first round knockout to defend it.
It's over! Lights out! A right
go back a few years, you know, seen the kid training very hard in the gym. That's what I'm attracted to, is that energy of hard workers, people that grind. You got to really blood, sweat, and tears, and he definitely has that.
Young men die, young men fight and don't know why.
And then I got signed into the UFC. 23-hour notice. I had to cut 10 kilos in one night. I'm a monster in the cage. I've always been a person that if you call asking me to fight, my answer's gonna be yes. Same thing with Oktagon. Come fight the #1 guy in Czech Republic on a 10-day notice. And that fight.
Here we go, this for the interim bantamweight title. This might be Maciek's best chance of winning the title, but my goodness, it might be his toughest test as well.
And I'm in the back room getting ready, and I'm like, you know what, let me walk outside and see the fans. And I walk up and I'm like, this place is incredible.
He's fought in the UFC against some absolute monsters. He has proven himself time and time again.
The O2 Arena was completely sold out, and I'm like, I'm headlining this fight card? I'm like, I was shocked. And then Johnny Walker was like, hey, we forgot the ice bucket. And B was like, we're not gonna need the ice bucket. You know, I get that switch on and it's on. There's only one way in or out.
Oh, heavy hands from Lopez. Oh, he's got to watch this now. Smothering top position is where Lopez.
Your time, your time.
Even though he's the #1 grappler here in Europe, my grappling is one of the best in the world. And then the moment I felt him on the ground, he felt like a blue belt.
Very, very good grappling here, high level, because I've gone against high level wrestlers. It's a nightmare.
I'm sure one guy will be watching this intently. The shark, Jonas Magard. 4 more potential rounds. Oh, Gustavo grabbing onto this neck. He's got a hell of a... Oh!
New interim bantamweight Oktagon champion, Gustavo Lopez.
Bantamweight champion Jonas Magard is back home watching this, I'm sure. Any message for him down the camera?
Be ready. If we end up fighting each other, it's gonna be better pressure than that. Watch out, I'm here to stay.
Let's go do this. Gustavo got the win. Nice for him. He's been in the UFC, and for me, that's the price to take. This is the kind of fight I've been looking for so long. Just because you've been in the UFC doesn't make you a superhero.
I'm not drinking that coffee.
Yeah, because this is England. We're not having good anything. It's Brexit. We ain't got nothing. We've got nothing. This is what we've been left with.
I need strong black coffee. This looks like an American coffee or something weak.
Gustavo can have it. I'll give it Gustavo.
When I'm here, I'm concentrating 100% on the training. It's what you need when you want to be on the biggest stage, when you want to be the best version of yourself.
We started off like there was only a small team of us, like 4 or 5 or 6, and Jonas was here from its infancy, and we got people to a good level pretty quickly. That's why he comes at this stage in camp to come and like have the most difficult rounds and get those perhaps out of the way. And
I just fell in love with the place. I fell in love with the mentality of people. It's just like a brotherhood here. I'm start using the helmet, but the helmet is so annoying. You're getting so warm, you can't see anything. For this fight, there's no chance that I'm gonna pull out of this fight. Even if I break my face again, I'll just not go to the hospital. I cannot do that to all the Oktagon fans again.
5 seconds, 5 seconds.
Jonas as a fighter, he's in your face all the time. His constant pressure. How you see him in the fights is how he is in the gym.
10 seconds, go!
Yeah, I know Gustavo Lopez. He got all these other businesses on the side and stuff. My only business is the fight business.
in other sports, you can pretend to be confident and get away with it, but like in this sport, if you think you're going to come second, you've already lost.
Lopez will be meeting a completely different fighter. Jonas is hard to hold down.
I want to be sane. That's why I'm doing this every day. This is my place to be myself. His journey is a different journey than mine. and my journey is violence.
1, 2, 3, 12.
Good stuff, guys.
Na Oktagon Time se očekávalo velké napětí. Magard a Lopez se připravovali na svůj první střet tváří v tvář.
Dámy a pánové, přichází zlatý hřeb, možná celého večera, věc, na kterou se určitě všichni těšíme. A jako první přichází vyzývatel a prozatímní šampion bantamové váhy, Mr. Lopez. Jeho soupeřem bude aktuální šampion bantamové váhy, jakým není nikdo jiný než JONAS Shark Magard.
Gustavo, I'm so happy to be back here, first of all. This city, fighting capital. You're so unprofessional. It's crazy. Like, look at yourself, the shape of you. Like, I'm in the best shape already. I could fight, like, now. But look at you.
Bro, I'm gonna fuck you up, and it's pretty easy.
Ooh, how you gonna fuck me up?
Bro,
tell me.
I'm gonna punch you in your mouth. I'm gonna break that jaw again.
Oh, well, you're a part-time professional. You have other businesses and all these things. You don't really want to be here, just be honest.
Magard's a little jealous that I live the lifestyle that one day he dreams, so.
Magard versus Lopez, 15.4. na turnaji Liberci.
I love to see into people's souls. I've always been the best of reading people, and that's why I know everything about my opponents before I fight them.
Baby Shark was saying that I don't take this seriously. What he doesn't realize is that I fight full time and do business on the side.
Forget your foregone conclusions.
I manage properties. We have houses in LA, Vegas, Florida, Santa Barbara. Just, you give us a call, you let us know how many people you need, what's your budget, and we make things work for you.
River gonna run.
A lot of fighters that I fought was like, why are you smiling? Why are you happy? You're always on vacation, you're always on vacation. I'm like, no, that's just my lifestyle. I live like this. My family's healthy, my friends are healthy, things are great. Like, I have nothing to complain about. It's like, it's hard to be mad when you're that grateful about life. And I could train full time. For me, like, challenging myself to be a better person and to be the best in the world, that makes me happy.
In the gym, we have a saying, you don't gotta get ready if you stay ready, and he stays ready. Just like his last fight, they called him short notice, but my man was ready. He was in the gym training, waiting for an opportunity, goes out there, and when the light's on, he gets it done.
Gustavo grabbing onto this neck, he's got a hell of a... Oh, that's out! Gustavo Lopez in his debut!
Gustavo's strong points are definitely his wrestling and his grappling. And I think over the years, he's done a very good job of blending the striking into what he does in his grappling.
Lopez comes quick, he's got that cheeky smile on his face all the time, there it is.
Wrestling and fighting now gives me this confidence. I could walk into the room and I know I could kill everybody in the room. My thoughts about Magard: he's a troubled person that he needs to put people down to make himself feel better. He's not that good of an athlete. For him being a shark, I'm gonna drown him. He's gonna get drowned.
I think if Gustavo sticks to his scrambles and the wrestling ability, I think this will be a great night for Gustavo.
You know, he's a hard worker. He has the skills. He has the mind frame. He's a complete fighter. He's coming home with the belt again.
I've trained and fought way tougher guys. Savages, world champions. I've been with the best. He's just another guy. It's little baby shark.
While he's in a jacuzzi in LA, I'm here training every day. It's cold, it's horrible. While he's there living his good life, I'm out here grinding.
Against Jonas, it's a different mentality that you're facing. Jonas will be there to win, and he's willing to die to win.
I'm lightning, I'm thunder, I'll bury you underground.
So even though it's more than 1 year ago I've been fighting, I still feel as a champ. Even a week after I broke my face, I'm in the gym.
9 days out
from my surgery. I just put the first workout in.
When you're coming from the gritty places like that, it just breeds toughness. So you're going to see a tough Jonas in this fight.
We're going to come with a little bit of style this time.
Are you ready, guys? Round 2. I'm gonna break you down.
I know what he likes to do besides training with the girls.
Let's go. Think about the rhythm.
I like to go with the toughest guys in the gym and improve myself.
Gustavo's just a wrestler. Jonas is just going to dominate him for 5 rounds.
Last 10.
I'm ready to become the shark and just go in there and just murder.
We're just going to outpower him and be too big for him on the night and maybe win the fight before the fight.
Gustavo is the interim champ, but it's just not the real belt. He's gonna see the 15th of April why his belt is not the real belt.
Bitva 2 šampionů.
You're going up against the greatest.
Ale s pásem může odejít jen jeden.
If you wanna try to test me.
As soon as that cage closes, I'm gonna break him.
I pull you deep in the waters, and we go deeper, and you're gonna drown.
Cena pro vítěze je jasně daná. Pozice nespochybnitelného vládce bantamové váhy.
I'm gonna go to Czech, I'm gonna do my thing, and now Oktagon is my home.
I get people in positions that they want to give up. I'm going out there to finish this guy. It's not gonna go to the 5 rounds.
Kdo oslaví vítězství a koho čeká hořká porážka? Na to odpoví Oktagon Liberec.
Gustavo, time is ticking, and I'm coming for you. Tick. Tock, tick, tock.